Good morning. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. This is take number 3, so it's a Monday morning around here. At least it's not a Friday the 13th, as Vanessa just said. So welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. I'm Kathy Grandstaff, and we are located in Central Ohio, and we specialize in Schnauzers and Schnoodles. We don't do as many Schnauzers anymore. Probably my biggest request is for Schnoodles. And so we do only first generation. I do not do multi-generational. We strictly breed Schnauzer to Poodle or Poodle to Schnauzer, vice versa, whichever way you want to put it. So, there's been so many changes this week at the kennel, it's just crazy. If you have not been with us before and don't know anything about us, if you hit the subscribe button, you will be notified each week when we do a video. So today we are kind of like a little bit behind the 8 ball getting these on, but on Friday the 13th, probably our largest poodle that we have anymore, since we've downsized on the size of dogs that we raise, Cookie, who is a daughter to Shammy, had 15 puppies, which is just boggled our mind, still boggling our mind. But we're 3 days into it. We're actually helping her bottle feed some. Melody is nursing some. So not only does Melanie have the puppies I have down here for you to see on the table today, she's nursing 4 of Cookie's babies, and we're bottle feeding the tiny ones to make sure they get enough. And so far, everybody's doing great. We're not going to post them probably for at least a week. We want to make sure that Cookie doesn't lay on anybody and that everybody makes it and does well, since there's 3 tinies and the rest of them are big. But 15 is insane. We've never had that many in 35 years. So today we have down here, we have Melody's kids. These are probably, I can't say that the Shammy has always been our phenomenal Merle female that has had the most beautiful dogs. But this litter, oh, I'll tell you what, this litter is right in there with Shammy's. These are the most beautiful colors. Some unusual colors. We've got some that are, they look chocolate Merle, but they're not chocolate Merle because they've got a black nose. These guys were born on the 10th, and they're doing super good. The really weird thing with this litter is they're all boys, but this little one on the end, and this is a female. So we had all girls kind of this winter, and so this litter is all boys but one, so go figure. So we have some beautiful colors in here, and there's some phenomenal chocolate phantoms that are the most pretty rusty reddy brown with this gorgeous golden trim. They're beautiful. We were just thrilled to death when we saw this litter. Even though they're boys, I don't care. So a couple things if you don't know about us, and if you do, then we're going to do some repeats for you. We do a video every week, and now that all these monster litter we have is on the ground, luckily we just have the 3 litters right now, 4 litters I guess it is. Laramie only has 2, so that doesn't count as a litter. She just has a tubie litter. So you're going to see brand new pictures down below when you see this video today. There will also be something new. People have such a hard time keeping track of when they're going to go home. These guys are already scheduled in for spay neuters, and that's going to be on the 12/6. So that'll put them, they're turning 8 weeks old on 12/5, which is normally their start to go home date, but we're going to have them neutered and spay, one spay done the same day that we have Laramie's done. So Laramie and Melody's will both go in on the 6th of December to be spayed and neutered, and then they can actually start going home on the 7th. So let's see, what else can I throw at you? The big thing that I like everybody to do, if you are interested in this litter, please do not fill out the puppy waiting list form. I do not need that. It's got to be changed somehow. That's basically for, if there's nothing on the expected litter list that you're looking for or you're even interested in, then that list is for you to send me in your name so that you'll be on next year's list for when our spring litters come around, and not what I have now. So if you're interested in getting on the list for Melody, all I need is a text from you with your name, your address, your cell phone number, and the name of the mother that you would like to be put on the list for. So I know there's nothing on there to eat. So other than that, these guys are microchipped. I think, yeah, I did it. Their tails and dew claws are finished. So those were done when they were 3 days old. They're going to get their first bath the week their eyes open. And from then on, they'll receive a weekly bath. They'll be exposed to hair dryers, commercial dog dryer that they'll go in a crate. They will be handled every day. We check them each day when we pick them up. We don't do a whole lot with them until they're about 4 weeks old. And then we start them on some cottage cheese. And usually they get to eating right away. This one says there's got to be a nipple somewhere on this table. Got to be. What else can I tell you? Toenails are going to be done. I was looking at these this morning, and I'll show you when I pick them up to do them. We did the fronts, but I'm going to show you how long the backs are. They look like bear claws. So we do nails when they're not even a week old and they've had their nails done. So that saves the mother's bellies from being torn up as they pump back and forth as they nurse. So those have already been cut on the front toenails. We do toenails about every week. One thing to please keep in mind if you do get on this list for a puppy, when it comes time, please book your vet appointment in early, especially with it being Christmas time when these are going to go home. If you buy a puppy and you get on the list and you put your deposit down and you pick your puppy, book your vet appointment in at that time. Since you know the go home date, you can also call me and set the date for pickup. Get your vet appointment in there within the first 3 days. And if you don't book it pretty much in October for December, you're not going to get in. So our guarantee does require you to get that vet appointment done within the first 3 days. So please keep that in mind. I guess that's all I can think to throw at you. So I don't do any Sunday pickups. I do Monday through Saturday. I'm pretty much available anytime from 10 o'clock on in the morning. I don't usually do anything before 10 a.m. And I can go in late as the day as you'd like to go. So it's I try and accommodate you for that. We try and give everybody at least an hour to an hour and a half when they're here so nobody feels rushed. I don't like 2 families in here at the same time. I think it takes away from one family. And you always have one family that's a little more outgoing, asks more questions, and then I kind of feel like it shoves that other family to the side. So I really like to give you the time for anything you might have to ask me about. If you also buy one of our puppies, we will send you go-home videos out that actually telling you everything I can think of to tell you, which is what I would tell you when you come. And then that way you can just bring me your questions. Oh, you guys are turning over. Maybe do pigs in a blanket. You think we could do baby pigs in a blanket? As I talk, I'll see if I can do this. So that's something to keep in mind as time gets closer. Oh, look at this. We might make this done. Oh, no. There you go. Calm down. 3 to go. Oh no, this is going to be my troublemaker. There's always somebody in the bunch that's a troublemaker. No, it'll be this one that's hungry. That'll be it. Oh, come on, guys. We got to do this one. We haven't done pigs in the blanket forever. All right, you scooted down on me. Good grief. We're halfway there. Come on, scoot over here. Don't wake up. Oh, I know it. Got to hold you down for just a sec. Put your head down. Okay, you have to stand up. There you go. Pigs in a blanket. Put your head up. Ta-da! They're not going to stay like that long. Sorry, I had to do that. It's just for fun. We used to do that a lot. This one's my troublemaker. And you know, I'm so anal about straight and crooked. If I just leave them alone and not mess with them, but I can't do that. I want them straight and aligned and going to take a picture, but you got my phone. All right, so we're going to get started, I guess. I'm also at the very bottom of the website when you get done watching the video and you see all their new pictures that I did yesterday. Go clear to the bottom of the page. I'm going to put their weekly birthday chart on there. So you're going to know where they're at each week, how old they are, their go-home date. Everything will be on that card. And it will be at the very bottom of the website. So please check that out. And you're going to hear me, especially because of Christmas, you're going to hear me preach every week. Get your vet appointment. If you're on the list, get your vet appointment. So you'll get tired of me telling you that. So let's get started. So in the past, we've written down how much they weigh that day. And I don't know if I want to do that with 15 of them coming up here soon. We're going to probably do weights on and pictures on the other litter when they're about a week and a half old. So for now, we're going to do Melanie's kids, and I'll do this by microchip numbers. All right, so remember, these are all boys till we get to the black and silver on the end. All right, so this little guy has beautiful, beautiful markings. What color is your nose? So this is realistically a blue merle. It has a black nose. There will be no chocolate on this dog. Chocolate coat is brown nose. This is black spots. I would say this is going to turn almost a light cream to a light silver with the black spots on it. But this is not a brown nose, so this is not going to be a chocolate. Lots and lots of nice color. Really pretty, pretty baby. Yeah, tails are done. Dew claws are done. So I was going to show you against my skin. There's the front toenails trimmed. Now I'm going to show you back toenails. Look how I've put them on this brown coat. Look how long those things are. Those look like bear claws. So that's what the front toenails look like. And I'll tell you what, they just tear mom's bellies up. So we trim front toenails. Back toenails we leave for about another probably 10 days because they actually get their back toenails and push off to go forward. So we don't cut those off. All right, so this guy is 9.4. Oh, I know that's cold. Microchip number is 8986. I forgot what it weighed. 9.4. My brain did not hold that. Too many weights go through my head. All right, so next week I'll remind you what they weighed week before and we'll keep track. Some people do this at home. Where are you guys going? You're all scooting. All right, so much for pigs in a blanket. Get back here. If I can move them and they don't move, I'll die. Oh, I know. There's always somebody in the crowd that says, "Up, I'm awake." All right, some of them are still there, but this guy says, "Where's my meal?" When they're with mom and they wake up, it's instant time to nurse. So I'm really excited to show you this guy. He says, "I'm going to curl right back up and go to sleep in your hand." This is 8990. 8990. And he's a yin-yang. I haven't had a really good yin-yang for a long time. So this guy has a yin-yang face, and it's a perfect yin-yang face. All the way from the nose to the toes. But no, just nose to the top of the head. And black nose, and it's still got a little bit of pink to go. It's got a big white chest. Still got a little bit of a rubber band on that tail. He is a phantom. You can see the darker color under the tail. So he's going to have the darker color on his legs. The white chest will always be there. It's got a little bit of a white chin under here that will probably stay white. And he's got a little white squish on his neck. And I think this is the only one that has that little white swish. Got beautiful color down the back. And again, I think this is not a brown. This is black. And I think this color is going to turn. You can see this one is a little lighter than that one. I think all of these that are marked this way with a black nose, I think this is going to get really light and this is going to stay super dark. So that'll make it really fancy. All right, so 8990, turned off. And I'm going to write it down when I say this. I'm so bad about not remembering it. Do too many weights and stuff. All right, here we go. 8.8. 8.8. All right, so there you go. And it's funny, this swish on this side of the face, which is the yin-yang, if you look at his back, he's also got a line. I've seen them where there's a line down their back. They're totally different on one side. It's like God put them together in two different pieces. All right, down you go. All right, so this one is a chocolate merle. You can see the difference. Let me hold up the difference in the colors. See the difference in the colors? This is not chocolate. This one has a chocolate nose. And 8988 is his number. And, oh, he's got one of those black toes on the back. Or I should say brown. He's got brown toes on the back. Don't you scoot out there. Really nice markings. These are the most, what's the word I want to use? Pronounced or stunning markings. They're just awesome. Such pretty colors on these guys. A little bit of white toes on the back. They show up as pink right now just because he's such a baby. And I know he says, don't touch my toes. So he's also got, you can see his little pink pads. So the really pink ones probably are not going to turn chocolate. The other ones are going to turn. See those long nails? Oh my golly, those are like, they're like little bear claws. See, your front ones aren't, are they? No, we cut those toenails off. Yeah, those are nasty. He says, I'm so sleepy. But that nose is a chocolate. So chocolates are going to either have green, probably have green eyes. Okay, you're getting farther where I don't want you to go. And this one is 10.4. So far, this one's the biggest. Huh. Yeah, and his front feet have all chocolate pads. Doors open. Got a little bit of white on his chest too. So hopefully everybody upstairs shuts up. Nobody barks. All right, this is another chocolate. I can tell by looking at your coat. Yep, got chocolate nose, a little bit of pink left. That'll all change. Ears are totally sealed shut. I was going to tell you too, this is not blood. I tried to get this off earlier. I have red magic marker on my finger. So, ears are completely sealed shut, and I apologize, but we've got puppies upstairs playing, and they're going to get loud, I'm afraid. Nice markings on the back. And no white, but I think it's a phantom. Yep, it's a phantom. See, there's a light color under the tail. And I saw this cross. You can't see it probably on your end, but there's a cross across this chest, which is a telltale sign for a phantom. The legs are also lighter up to here on both legs, and they're lighter up the inside. So this is a phantom. So is this one, I think. I got to look at legs. Let me look at your chest. Yep, this is also going to be a phantom. So both of those are phantoms. All right, let's go to these. I love these colors. Which one's the really bright one? These are both phantoms. So this is a chocolate phantom. See this really pretty rusty cross there? You can see the cross really good on the chest. It goes across here. It's down both legs. I know it, and you're waking up. You can see the rusty red up the back legs, and if I peel his tail up, it's got rusty red under the tail. So this guy, and eventually we'll have brown eyebrows, brown and this rusty red in the ears, and 89.85. It's going to look like Houdini because he's got all the same markings that Houdini's got. Don't ya? Don't ya, don't ya, don't ya? All right. So if you want to know what a brown phantom looks like, go to the males page and look at Houdini. Even though Houdini's not the dad, it will tell you, give you an idea what a brown phantom looks like. 10 ounces on the button. And this one is microchip number 8985. All right, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed one. Shoot, I knew I'd do that. 89.87. This is the one I missed. Talk too much. I gotta write your weight down. 9.8. Okay. Now we're caught up. Sorry. Okay. I'm so bad about that. I forget to do it. So anyway, this will have brown nose, green eyes, or the slim possibility of blue, but Ziggy's only got one blue eye, so I don't know. We'll see. This is another one that is also same color, just not as bright yet. 89, 84. I know there's nothing on the table to eat. I'm so sorry. Smush up there and lay still. All right, so this guy has cross on the chest. He's also got the rusty red under the tail. I know, you're just fighting and being a stinker. Same on the legs, gonna have the rusty brown. This will come out brighter as he gets older. This one just started out, you're just going everywhere. Started out a little bit brighter, gonna have a brown nose. And ears and eyes will open at the same time, 9.4. And those will open usually around anywhere from 12 to 15 days, somewhere in that ballpark. Okay, Munchkin, down. All right, slide in there. All right, the last male in here is this guy. I love the markings on this puppy. Oh my goodness. This one is a black nose. It is not a chocolate. You can tell the difference. Look at that against the chocolate. This is going to be stunning. When these three, this one, and this one, this is going to get lighter and lighter, and that black's going to stay black, and they're so going to be sharp. They're going to be so fancy. Climb in there. This one is 8926. And this guy has color on top of color. Little tiny bit of spotting on this belly, and not a whole lot. Nothing really significant. He's just got tons and tons of color. Tons of color. Pads, I think, on this guy are all black. Yep. Oh, I know, I won't turn you over. You're all right. This is the biggest one, I think, in the litter. Oh, yeah. 12.2. So this guy's the biggest one in the litter, which I really kind of put him down there on the end. I thought he was going to be that way. Lots of speckles. So if you remember this patterning when they're babies, once their coat gets bigger and it fills out, it'll look more mottled. But oh, when you give them a haircut, oh my golly, do they turn unbelievably colors. All right, let's lay you down. So last but not least is the only girl in the litter. And I should have had a little pink rug for her to lay on. I know, you're seeping. Oh, she says, I'm looking for something to eat. I've been asleep. 8935 is the female. All right, so this little girl is a phantom. So when I told you about this phantom and the markings with the brown on the legs and the tail, she is the same way. It's probably really hard to see, but if Vanessa can zoom in, and I tried to show it in the photos I took, you can really see the brown on these legs. She's got brown on the back legs. She's got brown under her tail. I know, you're doing the moonwalk. She will have the cross across her chest. Okay. Her ears will have brown inside, she'll have brown eyebrows, and she'll have a brown dot on each side of her cheek. So, there again, she says, we all woke up, we're ready to eat. Okay, let me lay you in here. 9.6 is what she weighs, but she will definitely not be a black, she's going to be a phantom, but really nice body weight. She's got those big bear claws on the back, just like everybody else has. Oh my goodness sake. Okay, smash. Smash. That helps. Yes, if we mash you together, that helps. All right. Well, the natives are getting restless. I can't mash them any closer than that. So, if you have any questions about this litter when you see the video or the pictures, you're more than welcome to call me. I'm usually available about any time between 7 a.m. and 9 at night. My phone automatically goes off at 9 o'clock. But you're more than welcome to text me or call me and leave me a message anytime in the middle of the night. I'm not going to hear it, and I'll call you back the next morning. If you're out of state and you're super time difference from us, please put a time down, your time. Let me know if you're Eastern Standard, if you're Mountain, whatever time zone you're in, so I don't call you in the middle of the night. If you are out of the country, I have had a lot of information requested from me about shipping puppies out of the country, and I don't do it. So if you are in another country, I appreciate your interest in our puppies, but unless you fly in here and pick it up, or you have one of my nannies fly it to you, and that just depends on how far they want to go. If you want to do that, that's fine. But I do not ship commercially airlines anymore at all because of all the cancellations and your puppy getting stuck somewhere. So we only either meet you at the airport, have a nanny deliver it to you, or you drive here to pick it up. That's your options with us. So thanks for the interest, but I'm just not going to risk the health of a puppy to ship overseas. So I guess I'm done for the day. So I hope you have a great week. I will ask you, if you are interested, I go to a church here in New Albany called Jersey Baptist Church, and you can find it at jerseybaptistchurch.org. I would highly, highly recommend, whatever denomination you are, the sermon yesterday was phenomenal. I've listened to it 3 times. The first half of it, please listen to it all the way through if you decide to go and listen. We have a new pastor. Ours retired after 40 years at the same church. And we have a phenomenal young pastor with a young family named Matt. And the sermon yesterday was just, it's one of those sermons you want to listen to it multiple times. So please do so. If you are so in mind to do that, I would really encourage you to. It's phenomenal. Have a great day. Have a safe one and a blessed week. And I'm going to get these little stinkers back up to their mom, and we'll talk to you later.